I'm feeling good. It's high noon. I'm studying physics. I think that electrons are bonded with positrons on the other side of an event horizon that can be measurable as the forward moving momentum of time. And you can trace it back to these waves of a momentum through the electric field, the pulses through the electrical field. On the other side of the electron, like you'll have it's a field, electric field, pulsing in both directions. I just drew it. I'm doing the science with you guys. Both directions. Electric field. I'm using my intuition to guide me. The electric field is positive and negative. It balances itself out as virtual particles. Virtual particles that collapse into, depending on what side of the field it's on, into either a positron or an electron. And the thing is, they collapse into these virtual particles. We experience those virtual particles as experience, but all of these particles are virtual particles. Like on the other side of time, there's a inverse proportional reaction with all of existence. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. That means for every fire on the other side, there's energy being drained. Energy is being drained from the other side of time. And this forward moving reaction, it's a forward moving reaction, at least from our perspective. When time ends, it probably goes in the other direction. But from forward moving time, we see that as a stable sort of, we see it as our reality, the one with light, the one where we can grab stuff and, we can say things like, I'm off to the races. But we can see it from any direction. Like, it's omnidirectional. Time doesn't have to just move one way. This is just a one interaction. This is just a single electron interacting with a single positron on the edge of the universe, because all of this universe, this is the baryonic universe, baryonic universe, all of the matter in this universe touches a single positron at a time, one positron at a time. You can draw this any way you want. You could redraw it as touching two positrons, touching three positrons. The way you get multiple positrons is through these virtual particles, through these interactions, because they exist as a hyperparticle. They exist as when the actual electron is in a double bond always with a positron. It's like a quark. It's like how protons are made up of quarks and the quarks are never separate. Well, leptons are never separate on the other side of the stew. It's like there's a static network. You can see you can see the electron and it's on the page. On the other side of the page is a tiny dot that represents the positron. That's the whole metaphor that I'm going with. You can also see my notes. This is what I'm doing for fun in life. That's helping guide my spirituality. It's talismans. I'm training myself based on Jackie Chan Adventures. It's a really good show. It's a very spiritual show. You can see a lot of influences of Chinese culture and the Chinese zodiac in it. But I'm training my snake, sheep, and monkey talisman. Also, dragon, because that's my chi, my combustion. I've gained that. Gained. I'm walking you through the quest that I go through every day. I'm in the now. I'm in the zone. I've been training dragon and also tiger, which is yin yang. I've gained those talismans because now I understand them truly. Like, when you exist in the zone, you don't let anyone distract you. You don't let anyone get in your way. You just you push forward. You push forward. So I just walked you through how I developed my theories about electrons and positrons. If you would like to look up what a positron is, just Google it. Google all the things that I say, because I don't want to mislead anyone. I believe that leptons are virtual particles. I believe all the stuff that I said. Like, I'm integrating the lore into Jay the Monkey Prince. Jay Monkey Prince's monks. Like those monks, they worship the positron. They because it powers a lot of technology and stuff. The positronic world powers technology, and so humans worship the robots. Well, apes worship the robots. Humans aren't really a thing in my series. It's like I call them demon apes. I call everyone apes because this monkey tribe, everyone's apes. So Arc 1 is filled with apes. It's just an ape tribe, but Arc 2 is filled with all of the different kinds of the stuff, filled with roaches and stuff. I've recently become vegan. Write that down. Vegan really supercharged my thinking. Supercharges thinking. I think it's all the glucose, really, because I also eat sugar. I love sugar. Your brain runs on glucose. Like you need enough sugar to think. Sugar may make you overthink. It may make you jittery, but sugar's good. Sugar. And I'm off to the races. What am I talking about now? I'm talking about everything in the universe. I love my book. You can look it up on Amazon. I'm always plugging it. I think that was a good podcast. I think we got a lot done together. I'm doing this with Jane. Happy birthday, Jane.